Alright, I'll be starting here in just 1 second. So, hold on. Alright, how's everybody doing? There we go. Hey! So I hope everybody was enjoying that, some of that new music that I picked up today, because I got sick of hearing the same old stuff, so threw some new music in there. Hello, Harry? You can tell I forgot your name already because I'm terrible with names. It's been a stressful day today, but I'm gonna play some video games, hopefully have a good time, hopefully you guys have a good time, and let's do this. Alright, so first, I gotta show you guys what I'm dealing with today, because I don't have an original Intellivision, but I picked up something the other day that inspired today's stream. I picked up skiing in the original box. It's the only game that I have in the original box of old school games for the Intellivision. Actually found it with the cartridge, the plastic inserts, the controller little insert things. These things were always kind of cool for this old system. and the original manual. I mean, it literally was a complete box. 95 whole cents. The reason why this game is so important to me is it is the first game I ever remember playing. So I was maybe like, what, 4, 5, 6 years old? Wait, 1980? I was 4 years old, and I still remember playing this game. So this is pretty special in my collection, and 95 cents, man. Can't beat that for 95 cents. So, what was it, last year or the year before, this thing came out, which was the Intellivision flashback gaming console. Check out those controllers, man. They look like phones. So this thing was pretty cool. That came out with, was it 60 games on the back? So most of them were real Intellivision games, except for that bottom row, which had, like, right here, which was all, like, weird games that were made special for it, or third-party, whatever. So this thing, it's pretty cool. It's actually a really cool flashback system. You see those little cards that I showed you over here? They actually slide into the controller to tell you what those all those telephone buttons do. So it was a real cool system, and we still play it and have a lot of fun with this. Me and Finn actually play quite a few games on this thing. I think it was like 50, 60 bucks, but now I'm seeing them on eBay for like $150 or something. So this is pretty cool. I like that system. So what are we going to start with? Should I... Well, I'm not going to start with skiing, because skiing... I was playing through some of these games recently, and a lot of them... Well, it was real early in gaming, so some of them are kind of boring to watch. But what I'm doing today is just playing whatever. So let's get the new screen up. Check that out. Can't get any more old school looking than that. And let's get the I'm running it off my emulator, so it's nice and clear for everybody. Let me put my headphones in so I can hear the awesome sound effects. And I'm actually going to start with a game that I've been having a little bit of fun with lately. Where is it? Dragonfire. This game, first, even just getting... What are you doing today? I've been testing these games for the last 3 days, and it's all been working. And now that I need it to work, it's not going to work. I'm going to be real upset. Because that's going to throw off the whole show. No! Okay. Well, I'm not going to play Astro Smash, because I could play that literally for hours by itself. Here we go. Now we're playing. Cool. So, Demon Attack. I remember playing this when I was a kid. Getting these games to work, too, because I do not have the actual controller attached. I'm just using my old school Tommy controller. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. So just using my old school Tommy controller. Let's see what I can get to work. And what is the other thing I need to do is get rid of that. Close it out. Alright, so hopefully the sound will sync up properly, because I have not done much testing. Shoot, it's in two-player mode somehow. Let me restart it. It's an interesting two-player mode on this game, too. It actually keeps switching back and forth as you play between player 1 and player 2. But good old Demon Attack, this thing, it, birds from hell, I guess. I don't know. crazy demons. I'm pretty good at this game too. I was having a fun time messing around with it again. I'll try to stay on top of the chat with everybody in there. But this is... the main competitor to Intellivision was Atari, and believe it or not, the graphics on this system blew Atari away. Even the sound quality was just, like, so much better on Intellivision. I'm so glad my parents got Intellivision instead of Atari. My neighbors had an Atari, and we went over there a few times and played it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god! And, well, I remember playing Pac-Man at my neighbor's house, and, well, we all know how Pac-Man went on Atari. It was, like, one of the worst games ever around. So... I did not have much fun with the Atari, but in Intellivision we had, like, almost every single game for this system when we originally had it. The only thing was those controllers would break, and they were hardwired in. There we go. Blasting off to space. And if you're watching, please say something in the chat, because saying anything, I learned today that talking in the chat actually helps, so even if you just say hello, I appreciate that. Boom! I blew up your face! If I had to pick another favorite, you know, this game is a ton of fun. I had a ton of fun with Demon Attack, even when I was a kid. But other favorites, I mean, skiing actually is not a favorite. It's just I have fond memories of it because, like I said, that was the first video game I ever remember playing. It was in our ugly living room. We had, you know, that 70s living room. We actually had a mural on the wall that was a, oh my god, that was a mural of a forest, and I remember this thing, and we had like plaid couches and stuff. It was so 70s, but we had that one TV in the corner, and that's what we hooked the Intellivision to. And the whole family used to gather around this TV to play it, because you can have, I think, up to 4 players. Of course, not simultaneously, but we'd all take turns playing games. And I had a ton of fun. It was one of those fun family moments that you remember, you know? But if I had to pick another favorite game, there's a game that I'm not gonna play today because it's almost impossible to play without the Intellivision controller, but it's called B-17 Bomber, and you're a oh damn, game over. You're a bomber pilot of a B-17 during World War II. Yeah, that's the thing too. There was no start button to restart a game. You actually had to reset the system to start a new game. But B-17 Bomber was a ton of fun, and it was one of the games that also required the Intellivoice, which gave your system voice, which back then was just totally unheard of. It was a box you'd plug into the cartridge slot that was literally almost as big as the entire system, but it added voice to the specific Intellivoice games, and they even gave the voices accents. So I remember that they gave them a country accent at the beginning, because it was like, you turn it on and you go, Mattel Electronics presents B-17 Bomber, and it was it would warn you of which direction fighter pilots were coming from, because you had to fly to a bombing target and then you had to bomb it. And it had it's just an amazing game. It was fun. It took me forever to figure out how to play it, but once I did, I had a ton of fun with it. So that was one of my favorites. Astro Smash, which, like I said, that was one that I wasn't gonna play today because I can literally play it forever. A game that I will play tonight is Dracula, which is apparently one of the most expensive games on the Intellivision. I think it came out towards the end of the cycle of the system, but Dracula was really cool. And what was the other one I was going to mention? Oh, Night Stalker, which is known as one of the best games on the entire system. So Night Stalker, again, that's one of those you gotta have that every button on that phone controller to be able to play it properly. So I won't be able to play it today, but I might boot it up just so you guys can see what it looks like. What's up, John? Thanks for joining me today. I see you gave me the Waluigi. Wah! But I mean, think about it. This is like original, old school video game systems. These graphics are pretty decent. I mean, you got the Earth in the background, you got weird exploding alien things, and I've always liked the sound effects that are of when they die. It's just like random noises. I always wondered how they generated that, if they were all actually programmed in that way, or if it was like some kind of just random code to make them make goofy noises. But apparently I'm on the moon, because, you know, you got craters and crap everywhere. Oh no! Oh, I got extra lives. Shoot. Woo! I'm gonna go up against the demon again in a minute. You can tell by the sound effect. You know, if I could ever get Dragon's Lair to work, I would play it. But it's such a pain in the neck to get that game to work on the computer. I literally tried for an entire week to get Dragon's Lair to work, and I could not. Because of all the crazy copy protection, it would not let you stream a DVD through Twitch's OBS software. So, kind of sucked. Boom, there you go. Blast his face. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Should I play Dracula next, or should I show you guys some skiing? We'll take a vote. You can tell everything's getting a little faster. Oh no! The demons are speeding up. So Dracula or... what did I say? Or skiing. Because I do want to show you guys at least a little bit of skiing. Although I think I just made up the idea for a new movie. Skiing Dracula. He's Dracula on the mountain. You take a typical like 90s skiing movie and add Dracula into it. If he catches you chasing down the mountain, he bites you and turns you into one of his minions. Whew. It's getting hard. So we got one vote for skiing. Anyone else want to vote on the next game? No, they're gonna get me. Dang it! Yes, please make this a thing. Make what a thing? The Waluigi Wah? What are you talking about, John? So, alright. Enough of Demon Attack. Let's see what is next. We will do... What do we say, skiing? Where is it? Apparently I don't know my alphabet. P, Q, R, S... Skiing. Skiing! Ba-dow! Okay. So, let's see. One skier. Slope. We're going to put it at a 5 because that actually says the angle of the slope and how fast you go down it. And course, we'll do course number 1 because that's what I was playing the other day. And boom, look at that. I was thinking about this game the other day, well, since I bought it. And basically what you're doing is you're trying to beat the time. And it reminds me of that old game for Microsoft Windows that used to come with Windows where you would race down the mountain and eventually the that little monster would eat you. So really reminds me of that. Funniest part on this game is when you crash. So right now I'm gonna try to go for a good time, but I will show you the crashes on the next run because it's pretty hilarious. Still makes me laugh to this day. And you always got to jump over the finish line. Jump. Dracula ski movie must be done. All right. So it lets you do 3 heats, and you get the best time out of the 3. So I'm gonna totally crash, so you can see what it looks like. Let me get to a crash spot. One of these. Ready? It's just funny how they crash. It always makes me giggle, especially when you crash into a tree. Ready for it? Tree. Tree! It just crashes so hard. Oh, it's so awesome. So of course every gate that you miss, you get penalized. Time. So... Oh, damn. So... That is the fun of skiing. It's a lot of fun when you play it with multiple people, because you know you go after that best score. If you turn around the other way, he just falls backwards. It's so good. All right, see if I can beat 61.4 because this is the 3rd run. Ready? Well, this just shows that games don't have to be crazy flashy anymore to have fun. Like, this is fun, even though it's super simple. And it's fun that, like, anybody from any age can do, because, you know, your old fogies can do it. Like I said, me and Finn still have fun playing these games. Dang, I'm having a really good run. Just because I said that, I'm going to crash into something, right? Yep, told you. $57.2. And there you go. There's your final score, 57.2. That is good old skiing on the Intellivision. So let's see what we can play next. Okay, so I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna get super frustrated with stupid Tron Mazatron for a second, but I'm gonna pick between Venture or Shark. So you guys pick. Hey, I got a Yahoo! What is the Yahoo? Just got a new subscriber. Thanks, Slicer. 17,200,000. Whatever number that was. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Wait, subscribe? You're my first subscriber. Wow, that's actually a really big deal. Thank you so much. I seriously, I've been trying to get to this point for like 3 months, and you got me there. Thank you so much. So, well, heck, you got to pick the next game then. So, like I said, I'm going to play Tron Mazatron, which I am super bad at and never understood this game. But while I'm doing that, you're going to pick between Venture or, what did I say? or, Venture or Dragonfire. You pick one of those. So let's see, Mazatron, where the hell is this stupid game? I freaking hate this game. I still hate it today because I don't understand it at all. Practice, sure. What is this? What the hell did I just do? I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm even in right now. I'm in some kind of weird shooting game with numbers. What the hell is this? What am I doing? I'm like shooting numbers. Okay. I guess I'm gonna run. And I run through there, and I can get this weird shield that stops that thing from trying to eat me. And you gotta run through this maze, but I don't know what the point of running through this maze is. Like, what am I supposed to do? Let me get a weird... I think that's a power-up? I don't know. There's a key over here. I always get stuck on the walls just like that. And then I die. So I'm gonna try running up here. Nope. Can't do that. I don't have any clue what the hell I'm doing. No idea. I still hate this game. I hate it so much. So I will read the comments in a minute because I do see some comments on the board right there. I'm assuming I have to grab these locks for some reason. This I know reverses the board to the other direction for some reason. Don't know why. I like the music. Okay, ready for this? If you run into this thing, you turn into a giant man and you warp across the screen. Where? Oh, shoot. Shoot, are you kidding? It put me in like sudden death spot, and you constantly get hooked on the walls. I don't even get it. I will tell you that since you subscribed, I did make a few custom icons, so you do get those. They were a couple of mana symbols from Magic the Gathering. This stupid freaking game. I can't take it. Let me get the hell out of here. That game, somebody explain it to me sometime. But Slicer said glad to be the first. Harry said he would love to subscribe, but it costs money. Looks like we're doing Dragon's Fire next because I gave Slicer the choice. And James Ed Smith, is it Mastermind? Oh no, it's Tron, and I have no idea how to play that game, and I still have no idea how to play that game. And there you go, you got the mana symbols. Awesome. So John gave me the idea where I need to do the symbols. You know how I have all the different faces of me on the with my with my scheduler. So he said that I should make miniature versions of like my emo face and things like that as the little icons that you get. So I might work on those one of these days. But we'll see. We'll see what I can figure out. So what am I playing next? Dragonfire. Dragonfire is another one of those games I remember as a kid being a lot of fun. Getting it to start, though, is kind of tricky, so I'm hoping... Yes, I did press the right buttons, but somehow I got it in on, like, extra hard level. And I'm trying to get the controls, because you cannot play this game with the controller I was using. It's, like, impossible. Oh, my God. So what you have to do is get into the dragon's lair and then collect all his treasures and then get out and do it again. And where's my guy? Well, you can run off the side? Okay, try it again. And somehow I keep getting this on like extra hard level. But this game is like super fast paced. Because, I mean, look at how fast this guy's running. But Dragonfire, I remember playing a lot as a kid. All those silver boxed games were always pretty cool. And the controls are really weird. Like, sometimes they'll, like, stick, and other times they won't. So... sometimes you'll just keep running even though you let go of the button. Other times you will just die like an idiot. Okay, I think I got it on easy now. So I should be able to get through a few boards here. Yeah, you can tell things are a lot slower. I like how, though, when he runs, he's got, like, a little cape. Ugh. And I remembered you can actually run back inside the door and hide, which is definitely a valid strategy. Then the dragon will get away from you so you can get these bottom rows. Ah! Missed it. There you go. So this little part here, too, kind of reminds me of Mario Brothers. And of course you get in here, where it's this weird little collect the treasures game. I've gotten far enough up where now the archers are kicking in. Oh, I'm stuck! Died because I got stuck. Okay, well that was some of that game. Let's see, what should I do next? Shark. I'll play it again while you guys are voting. Should I play some Shark, or should I play some Venture? So I'll play this again while you guys all vote. Apparently I got it on hard mode again. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong jump button. I was ducking. So Venture or Shark? Someone choose. Both are games that I am pretty good at, so... And both are pretty classic. Arg! That last piece is going to be a pain to get. Got it. Such a simple game, but yet so hard to play. Dang it. Alright, do you know any glitches for Dragon's Fire? I kinda mentioned glitches, where the controller kinda sticks. But otherwise, beyond that, I couldn't think of any other, like, glitches. There's really no cheats or codes back then for anything that I knew of. We got to vote for Venture, so I'll play some Venture, which I'm pretty darn good at. So, at least I remember being good at it. We'll hope that the emulator decides to work. There we go. And we'll do 1 player, skill level 1. So we can get through some of this. I'm going to try it with the regular controller. So this whole game was, you have to go through all these mazes and, okay, I need to do it with a keyboard. Go through all these mazes and collect the treasure to get to the next level. You'll see. But when you shoot one of the enemies, you see they don't completely die right away. And if you touch those dots, they will kill you. And such awesome music. Now, after you get the treasure, you have to get out of the room in time, because otherwise I'll show you. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where is he? That thing will come after you, which you cannot kill. So you do have a limited amount of time to get in and out of these levels. Oh! Such great music in this game. This was actually an arcade game. You love the music. See, I told you. This was actually an arcade game, which on the arcade version I am terrible at. I'm very good at the Intellivision one, but any other system that I've ever tried to play it on has been awful. Awful as in awfully hard. So I guess I've been awful at it. Oh! Tricked me! Don't you love how happy your little guy is? He's always so happy. Get rid of the dots. Wait for the dots to go away. I feel... oh my gosh. And I feel like when you go diagonally in this game, you actually move faster. Oh, come on. Now I'm sad. Because it was game over. Alright. Oh, this is another one of those where you have to hit reset to play again. So let's play again. Skill 1, level 1. Alright. I feel like just hanging out in these rooms so you guys can hear all the music. You can't actually die in there. You get crushed by the walls. How terrible is that? Later, sucker. It just looks like a creepy doll. Rockin' tracks. There's actually, I think 4 different worlds you can get through. And each one has 4 treasures. Woo! Level 1 complete. Alright, what do you guys think I should play next? Like I said, this is going to be like a variety stream. I'm going to get through a whole bunch of different games. So I know I've mentioned Shark a few times, which literally is actually a very good game. Or should I try Snafu, which has literally one of the best soundtracks ever in a video game. So we need votes for Shark or Snafu. Again, your votes count. Give me a Shark or a Snafu. Which Snafu is actually a game that I play with Finn quite a bit, and he loves it. Woo! You get to see level 3! We got 1 vote for Shark. Shark or Snafu? I've never gotten all the treasures. I'm not good enough to get all of them, and I wonder if, like, there's an ending to this game. Because, of course, in the old days, games did not have endings. It was just a race for the most points. Oh my god, those stupid bats! I'm gonna show you one of the other rooms while we're messing around here. The key room. The devils are hiding in the background. Oh, I'm an idiot! Alright. Let's see if I can get all the way through one whole round of it. Did it! So anyone else voting? We got Shark, or what was the other game I said? I can't even remember. I remember Shark or whatever. I don't even know anymore. I'm too mesmerized by the music. Or Snafu, thank you. Something else that was neat about the Intellivision that I think was very smart is the boxes. Depending on what type of game it was, if it was a sports game, they were in blue boxes. If they were adventure games, they were in red boxes. If they were learning games, they were in green boxes. Because there was an educational collection with this as well. Man, this is gotta be a high score for me. So they categorized the games by box color, which was pretty cool because again, it was supposed to be a whole family system, not just video games. So there were some learning games, which were actually pretty fun. There's a math game, there's a math game, and there was a word game. And they're actually both on the Intellivision flashback. Farts. Here's the game over. Alright, so we are going to play some Shark because that was the vote. I appreciate everyone voting and letting me know what you want to play. Let's make sure everything looks good so far. All right. Shark Shark. Where are you, Shark Shark? Here we go. Man, this game is so great. Okay. So, you're a little fish, and you can only eat fish that are the same size or smaller than you. And then this stinking shark comes out of nowhere, right? But the more fish you eat, the bigger you get. But I'll show you the big trick to this game is defeating the shark by nipping his tail. Come on back here, shark. Because that is the quickest way to grow, because you're trying to become the shark. And it's not very hard to do once you get in that rhythm. And you see I got bigger. And every bite I get off of that shark does make me that much closer to getting bigger. See? I just grew up. I'm gonna kill this shark. Boom, look at that. I'm gigantic. The tip is to never go to the bottom of the tank, though, because those crabs will get you every freaking time. Look at that, I'm gigantic. Eat everybody. That's as big as I can get, though. And the jellyfish, I don't think you can stop the jellyfish either. So you gotta watch out for jellyfish. Now it just gets to points. See, look, that stupid crab gets you every time. All right, Harry, thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a little bit of fun with watching some super old school games. And hopefully you can join me tomorrow. Play, I have no idea what. But seahorses. This is a lot of fun, two-player too, because you compete, especially if you're both going after the shark. You can tag team the sharks, so you can either work together or you can tag team stuff. But it's definitely a good time. No! Jellyfish will wreck your day. I actually have 14 lives. Okay, I'm not gonna play this through 14 lives, but you kind of get the idea of Shark, and this is one of those games you can literally play all flippin' day. Man, I thought that guy was gonna get me. So we might as well start the voting for the next game. Should I play, and again, because we're kind of doing a rapid fire thing today, should I play Snafu or Dracula? Woo! He's gonna get me. That blue fish always gets me. He's so funny looking. Ah! Darn it. Snafu or Dracula? What shall be the next game? You choose. You didn't know you'd have so many choices today, did you? Gotcha, jerk. I'm gonna eat your tail. Oh! He tricked me. Snafu or Dracula? What should I play next? wish I had a way to figure out how to do like a voting system on the through Twitch, because I've never been able to figure all that stuff. You know, I'm still learning everything as I go. So heck, I'm just happy that this is flipping working finally, because I've been wanting to do an Intellivision, a show for Intellivision quite a long time. We did a podcast on Intellivision games a few years back when I first got the Intellivision Lives, or Intellivision Flashback system, and we got a vote for Dracula. One vote for Dracula. I would do more of the sports games, but almost all of them require 2 controllers, because they didn't have AI back then for computer opponents. Yeah, you would always have to play against real people. But the football is really freaking good. And you know how much I just in general am not a sports guy, but the football is really good. The baseball is alright. I mean, again, compared to anything Intellivision, blows it away. Or compared to anything Atari, I'm sorry. Totally blows it away. We'll kill a few more sharks here. You notice that the more points I get, the harder the game's getting, right? It's such a simple game. You just want to keep playing it. I think I figured out that you can eat sharks on accident. But that was the same, this technique I used to use as a kid too. The exact same thing, just going up and down. Nipping that tail. Until you explode. Alright, time for some Dracula. Dracula. Look at that, it's another silver box. So it's got to be a good game, right? Starts with epic music. Alright, let's see. 1 player, yes. And then, no, 1 player. We want 1 player. We want medium difficulty, and is this start? How do you start? There we go. Okay, so the whole point of this game is obviously you're Dracula at night, and I have to eat, watch this, okay, I have to eat 6 people, okay? Well, there's a guy walking down the street, I gotta catch up to him and eat him. You see there's eyes in the window? I can knock on the door to see if they'll come out, so I can try to go after him. No, he won't come out because he saw me kill the other guy, right? You can also turn into a bat, but you can't stay a bat for too long because that condor will try to take you away, or vulture, or whatever the hell that thing is supposed to be. So you can straight up bite him like that, or, yeah, see, he saw me do it. Oh, knocked on the door, he's out there, you see? So this game is crazy. See, alright, that guy in the window, you see the eyes at the top? He saw me kill that guy. He's not coming out. But there's also another way to bite them, and I'll show you what happens. Did I hit the wrong button? Okay, and you see that I got a time of night, because, you know, I have to do all this before the sun comes up, but there's also let's see, will it let me do it? No, it's not letting me do it. I must have picked a weird... Alright, so I got all the people that I needed to eat, so now I gotta get back to the graveyard before the sun comes up and before the wolf tries to eat me. This is such a deep game. Oh, and before I run out of blood. because as you're roaming around town, you will run out of blood. So I have to get back here and get back in my coffin before sunrise. It's such a crazy game. It's so awesome. It's alright. So now we're at night 2, and you hear the cop. So let's see if I can get the other kind of bite this time. You can't bite the cops though, which kind of sucks. Ah! When you get hit with the stake, it stuns you for a little bit. And I can't remember if it takes away some of your blood too, or what happens. Got him. I think being a bat takes away some of your blood faster. Ah, I did it! Okay, so the other bite, you would have a second controller. And the second player would control the zombie that I just made, and the zombie can kill the cop. And get you more points. This game is so nuts, but so much like dumb fun. See, I'm starting to run low on blood. Probably because I just got staked 1,500 times by that cop. Woo! Old man! Come here, old man! Ah, right in the neck! Alright, let's see. How's my blood? Good. I gotta get 2 more people. I love how it's just so Muppet, like, the bite. Let's see. What else can I get? Gotta get 1 more, right? So we're gonna get the old man. We're gonna turn him into a zombie. There we go, and the cop runs! And I think that's it. There we go, got it. So this is such a weird game, right? And it just keeps getting harder. Like the cops will get faster, the people will get harder to get out of the houses. Eventually it does turn to daytime. And of course if it turns to daytime and Dracula's out, he's dead. Ah! Come here, I want to bite your face. So this is some fun stuff. I mean, they actually had a storyline in this game and everything. You know, options. It's not like some of the other goofy games that were pretty straightforward compared to some of the other things. Alright, so what do you guys think of Intellivision so far? Is this a pretty cool system or what? Got awfully quiet out there. You must be scared by Dracula. Come here, old man. This old man is wily. There we go. Make the cops run away. Huh. I can eat him. What did I do? I'm like all screwed up. Okay. Ah, the controls are doing weird things. Is it because I ate a zombie? Uh-oh. Can't eat the zombie. Won't let me in. right in the head. So I need one more. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm getting stabbed. Oh, you see? See, the sun's finally starting to come out. What does the dog do if he gets you? It makes you move slower. Whoa, he almost got me. Moonwalking. Gotta get in there before midnight! No! The sun came up, I died. Alright, that was fun. So let's see, what to play next. Let's see. Man, I am surprised. I got a lot of you guys watching me today. Thanks for everybody tuning in. I guess there's a lot more Intellivision fans out there than I thought of. Please, if you haven't followed me yet, please hit the follow button. Because this is what I do a lot of. I do a lot of old school stuff. I'm glad Intellivision dude's actually here too. I'm pretty psyched about that. A lot of people I haven't seen tune into my stuff before, so thanks for joining. And again, if you like what you see, please hit that follow button, the little heart at the top corner of your screen. Let's see. Boxing, auto racing are two that I couldn't get to work. Bump and jump was kind of fun. I don't even know what that is. Couldn't get baseball and football to work. Couldn't get motocross to work. Night Stalker, you need to have the full controller. Let's do some Pitfall. Anybody else remember a good old Pitfall? I learned something too with this game. Go left. Because if you die on a board, it makes you pass it. I don't know why, but every time as a kid, I would always go right. And then you'd have, it just seems like a more challenging way to do everything. So I started going left. And I get a lot further. I'm also curious to know what happens if the timer runs out. So if anyone's ever played this game to the point of the timer running out, let me know, because I am curious. I've never been that good at Pitfall. I'm kind of doing it in a speedrun fashion right now. But, what happens with the timer? Does it just say this is how many points you have and that's it? Or do you win something? Do you lose something? I don't know. Now I'm staying up top, but of course you can go into the sewer, which I will do now. I've not done much of the sewer runs before, and I think that's supposed to be a scorpion. I've always thought it looked like a weird raccoon scorpion mix. I don't know where that's coming from, but not. It's just, I guess it's the feet. I don't know. It's really strange. You got a rattlesnake up top there. See, this is why I don't do the bottom, because you go through all that, and then you get to a wall, and you got to backtrack. And backtracking in games is something I have always hated. So here we go. Backy-tracky. I know this was I think this was an arcade game as well, and I never really played it in the arcades either. I've only played it on Intellivision. Ugh. Hardest part of the whole thing. But you can stand on alligator. Okay. Fun fact. If you're ever in the jungle and a alligator's gonna eat you, stand on his eyes and he can't bite you. And I'm dead. Got the money. So this black thing right there, is that an oil pit? Which is what I always thought it was, a big pool of oil? Or is it a hole? What do you guys think it is? Or what is it really supposed to be? I don't know. Okay, so see these barrels and stuff? Watch this. They don't actually hurt you or kill you. They just knock you down, make you fart, and they take points from you. So you can just slide through them all day, but it takes your points away. Like I said, in the old days, it was all about getting points. Oh, forgot to let go. Oop. I always forget. It's one button to jump and one button to let go. It's hey, I got another treasure. Cool. I've never gotten to a third treasure because of dumb jumps like that. Slide fart. Ugh, and this is where I will lose my last man. Woo! So what do I do next, guys? What, any requests? Ah, I forgot to jump at the last second. And that is some pitfall. So that's a good time. Let's see what else I can do here. What else? What else can I have you guys vote for? We can vote between... Again, this is only a few of the things that games that I grabbed. We have Snafu or Sewer Sam. Snafu or Sewer Sam, and while you guys are choosing that, I will do a little bit of bowling. Wait till you see this. Snafu or Sewer Sam. Check out this bowling action. There we go. Look at that. Woo! Snafu or Sewer Sam, what should I play next? Make sure everything's working. Yes, it is. So, alright. So this works where you have to line your guys up. Picking Sewer Sam. Line your guys up with the left buttons, and then the right button you have to hold down until that little white ball by the dots on the right side of the screen gets to where you want to aim it, and then let go. And hope for a strike. Look at that pin action. Going for Sewer Sam, I guess. We gonna get that spare? No, we are not. Hot sports bowling action. And again, compared to I put a hook on it this time, I think. Yes, I did. Compared to anything on Atari, this is amazing. And look at how giant your character is. You can't deny the amazingness. Can I get the spare? I got the spare. And just wait till you see Sewer Sam. That is a interesting game, especially for the time that it was made in. Putting a little hook on that one. Yeah. Hook it in there. Strike. Nope. John, this is probably how you bowl, isn't it? You dress all in blue. Stand like you're about to sit down on a toilet. Throw it down the alley. Did I get it? No. Alright, so we'll load up some Sewer Sam because it's actually an interesting game for the time period because they they did, you know it, they did number of players 1, skill level I'm gonna say 3 because I'm pretty good. Okay, check this out. Freaking 3D graphics. In like 1982. So this, okay, I'm out of bullets now, so I can only shoot so many times. But look at this guy. Hey, I got a big nose. What's up, guys? But 3D graphics, and I guess the skill level has to do with how fast you run through everything. Okay, watch this. You ready for some psychedelic stuff? Look at this guy. Hey, I got no nose. Ready for it? Psychedelic. Now I walk a little slower because it's full of water. I don't know the point of the game. I know these snakes will mess you up. So if you look at the top of the screen between the 2 and the 6, that says how far I've actually walked through the sewer. Oh, why can't I shoot the stupid snake? And then it does that crazy super speed thing to catch up to where you were. Got the snake that time. You can even shoot the alligators, which is crazy. So watch. Die, alligator. Crazy, awesome 3D graphics. Let me get out of the water. Boom, boom. I feel like I'm getting sucked down a tube. I'm out of bullets. Again, I don't know what the point of this game is, except to run through sewers, and I remember playing it a lot as a kid. I'm gonna pass that door and see what's further on. What is this? What is this, a bunny rabbit? And then there's a alien that froze me. What the hell just happened? I don't even know what happened. Okay, that's enough of Sewer Sam. So I don't know why no one's picked Snafu, but you guys are gonna see Snafu and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love this freaking game. Just wait for the soundtrack. Okay, so we got speed, fastest game, select game, we'll just pick game 1. How many rounds? We'll do 5 rounds. So the whole thing is I am the red guy, and you have to draw lines and trap your opponents. Or just crash into them and die. So it's all about cutting your opponents off and outlasting them. It's like a crazy version of Snake. Snafu against a human opponent is fun. It sure is. I wish they would re-release this game and make it a 4-player game, because this needs to be on modern systems. Oh, shoot. Oh, good. They're done. Single-player Snafu is meh. It's still a good time, though. There you go. Cut them off. But there's like 20-something versions of this game that you can play. Like, some of them, when you kill somebody else, they don't disappear. The line stays on. There's levels where you can go diagonally instead of just squares. I told you the freaking soundtrack, amazing. I'm already trapped. Arf. Intellivision Utopia is probably the #1 game for the Intellivision, and it's a game I've never played. Somebody else was telling me to play Sea Battle, but that's one where I looked into it, and you have to have multiple players to be able to play Sea Battle. So I didn't do it tonight. And Utopia, I don't know if that's a single player or if you need multiple real people to play it. Oh no, I have trapped myself. Sea Battle requires 2 players. Does Utopia? It's almost an RTS game. Yeah, I was checking it out, and it seems pretty cool. Freaking love this the music off this game. Boop, doo doo. Okay, I need to do a little bit more snafu. Select game. We'll do game 11? I don't know. How many rounds? We'll do 5 rounds again. It will help. You can play Utopia as only 1 player. It will. Oh, okay, cool. Cutthroat strat. Is it kind of like Axis and Allies? Because that is one of those games that I have never been able to play with a real person. So you see this one, it has a lot of obstacles, so you kind of get the idea where there's different modes of play. And just like that. There's only 2 players instead of 4 on this. I didn't know if I was going to pick a diagonally one. I have, with the Intellivision Lives that I had, not Intellivision Lives, Intellivision Flashback, I actually printed out a lot of the original manuals. Going back and reading some of those manuals and how they used to write them, I find kind of amusing. So I think I might have printed out the manual for Utopia, but again, that's one of those games I never really tried, so I need to go back and try it one of these days. I know that there's like weather effects in there. Hey, something happened. I think that was a follow. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Please let me know who you are, because I don't get to see it right away. Let's see, looks like Commander Root followed me, so hey, thanks Commander Root. With Utopia, I recommend a housing project, single fish boat, single farm crop opener. Okay, I really have to look into this game now because it sounds overly complex and something I might enjoy. So, man, Destiny Test, you have, you're majorly into the Intellivision like I am. But this is what I was talking about that I had at the beginning. I talked about the original, it's upside down, the Intellivision flashback system that I grabbed up the day it came out. And it does have, I think it does have Utopia in here. Let me double check. I'm almost positive that a lot of what we've played tonight is in here. Yep, it does have Utopia. I also discovered Thunder Castle, which I didn't even realize was a real Intellivision game because it looks too good. So let me see if I can pick up some Thunder Castle really quick. And see if we can get that going and make that my my last game of the night. Because I still gotta... Oh my gosh, what is all this crap? I get into some kind of weird hacking website. Here we go. It's downloading all kinds of random stuff. Yeah, it was. The war between the 2600 and the Intellivision. Dude, the commercials were so cutthroat. But, like I said earlier, I'm glad I got the Intellivision versus Atari, because the Intellivision was far superior and had so many better games than the Atari 2600. So, like, I even think about getting one of the Atari flashbacks, and then I kind of like look up some of the stuff about the games, and I'm just like, I'm not into it at all. So I think that I made a good choice, or my parents made a good choice, because again, I was 4 years old. So let's see, we got some Thunder Castle in here, and wait till you see this game, because it's very impressive. And the music's really good. I mean, everything about this game is really cool. How many players? 1. Awesome. Alright, so it's a maze game. I can't remember if you actually have weapons or not. Again, I haven't played much of this. But I know you have to stay away from the dragon. Eventually, something pops up where you're able to kill the dragon with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! I thought you can swing your sword with this game too, but... there we go. I got the bat. What does that mean that I have the bat now? Can I kill the dragon? So getting bats is good, huh? Okay. I'm actually stuck in the wall. There, I killed the dragon. How about that? But the music's really good. Really impressive for such an old system, you know? I want to get one of the treasures. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think you have to kill the dragon 3 times before you can get to the next level. Come back here, you stupid bat. I got stuck on the wall. This TV, you like the layout that I did? Yeah, I do graphic design stuff for fun. So, this was a little setup that I made yesterday. I had a day off, and I kind of went all fanboy on Intellivision. Ah. Nope, I'm trapped. Always remember, put it on channel 3 or 4. So again, too, if you're not following yet, please hit the little follow button. You do have the option to subscribe, which, again, I think my first subscriber for subscribing, so that was pretty awesome today. Ah. I don't know how many times, too, as a kid, I would use the little slider on the channel selector thing and put it, hey, thanks for the follow. Who was that? Destiny Test 5, thank you for following tonight. I appreciate that. But I don't know how many times I would mess with that little slider as a kid and forget which channel I put it on, and then I get all mad at the TV. I'd have it on channel 3, but the slider would be set on channel 4. And I never really knew why they gave you the option of 2 different channels either. It was in case one gave you too much interference or something, or I mean, what was the deal? I don't get it. No way I'm gonna catch that guy. Hey, I got a comb. Golden comb, thank you. For crying out loud. This stupid controller. Feels like I'm using a real Intellivision controller. Dude, I gotta get some Intellivision ringtones for my phone now, because these are too good. So, wow. I think this has been my most popular stream so far, and I thought nobody was gonna tune in to watch Intellivision. So, I'm pretty impressed with that. So, wow. I might have to do more Intellivision streams, because, people like it as much as I do. So let's flip over, and again, I thank everybody for showing up. Again, I'll show my Intellivision flashback. Woo! I love that thing. And again, first game I ever played, Intellivision skiing. Finally got it in the original box, the only original box in my entire collection. I remember, again, played it when I was 4 years old, stuck in my head forever. So excited to have this game, which is what made this whole stream idea happen tonight. So I thank everyone again for showing up. You live in Canada, and if CBC took up channel 3, you couldn't play games on it because the signal was too strong. 35.8. Downhill slope 15. What? Are you challenging me? Are you challenging me to some skiing? I guess I'll have to do some practicing. Do a little better, huh? But also, I said that I was going to... I made a new friend today. Online. Posting this. And I said that I would raid his stream after mine. So, let me find his name again. Oh yeah, skiing in general is just a tough game. What the heck was his name? Let me look it up again. There we go. So I said that I would raid this guy when I was done. So His name is Gentleman Gaming. Gentleman Gaming. So let's raid. Did it work? Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we go. So we're going to raid him. And again, thanks to all my new followers and my new subscriber. I'll be here tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. So same time. Don't know what I'm playing yet. Tune in. I'm going to do some kind of retro gaming. And if you haven't followed yet, please hit that follow button. But tune in next time where the gaming never ends as long as you press continue. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great night.